Okay, have you ever actually wondered what the true financial value of a top-tier government job really is? When we hear about government salaries, people usually just talk about the basic pay. But what if I told you that for an Indian Foreign Service officer posted in a major global capital, the total monthly package, when you include all those foreign allowances, can reach a staggering 2.9 lakh rupees? Yeah, no way, right? It's a number that goes way, way beyond the standard pay scale. So, welcome to this explainer. Today, we're categorizing the top 10 highest paying government jobs in India that you can land right after graduation, and we're breaking them down into distinct salary ranks. We're going to move way beyond just basic pay to uncover the hidden perks of the UPSC civil services, Indian foreign service roles, financial regulators like RBI Grade B and CBI Grade A officers, ISRO scientists, PSU management trainees, the railways, SSC CGL ranks, standard bank jobs, and even the judiciary. Here is our roadmap for today. First, we'll look at the elite administrators. Then, the global diplomats. Third, the financial heavyweights. After that, science, PSUs, and SCC. And finally, we'll dive into the judicial pay matrix. Section 1, the elite administrators. Establishing the baseline. All right, let's jump right in. Notice that repeating number right there, 56,100 rupees. Whether you clear the UPSC to become an Indian Administrative Service Officer, an Indian Police Service Officer, or you join the Defense Services through exams like the NDA or CDS, this basic pay is basically your starting anchor. But honestly, stopping there completely misses the real picture of government compensation. Because listen, in these roles, the real wealth is the lifestyle. An IAS or IPS officer, especially as they move up to roles like Deputy Commissioner, doesn't just get a monthly salary. They're handed the keys to a bungalow, complete with house help and a gardener. They get an official vehicle with a driver and tight security. They even get up to 2 years of fully funded study leave if they want to pursue higher education. Add in free medical facilities for the entire family, subsidized bills, and a rock-solid pension. The actual monetary equivalent to this lifestyle is easily in the lakhs per month. It's really all about domestic power and absolute job security. Section 2, the global diplomats. How geography impacts the paycheck. So here's where things get wild. The crucial point here is how foreign allowances completely dwarf that basic pay. An Indian Foreign Service, or IFS, officer starts with that exact same 56,100 rupee basic pay in India. But the very second they're posted abroad, geography changes the financial equation entirely. Check out that massive jump for a Tokyo posting. If you're stationed there, your monthly foreign allowance alone can hit between 2.5 to 3 lakh rupees. In Washington, D.C., it's about 2.4 to 2.9 lakhs. This is all calculated based on the local cost of living. Suddenly, an officer's total earnings shoot straight up to 4 to 5 lakhs a month. And you know what? It doesn't even stop at the cash allowance. Those massive foreign allowances, they're completely tax-free. Plus, the government provides fully furnished accommodation in these wildly expensive foreign cities. The education for an IFS officer's kids at elite international schools, completely covered. Throw in free flight tickets back to India and diplomatic immunity, and you're looking at a highly exclusive international lifestyle. To put all this into perspective, let's contrast them directly. The IAS and IPS offer immense domestic power, standard local allowances like dearness and house rent, but it's standard taxable income. The IFS, on the other hand, trades that domestic administrative power for global influence, bringing with it massive tax-free foreign wealth. The career trajectory you choose fundamentally dictates how and exactly where you build your wealth. Section 3, Financial Heavyweights, the RBI Grade B Officer. Now, let's look at the exact mathematical breakdown of this tier, which, by the way, also includes top ranks like SEBI Grade A officers and elite bank POs. We often hear huge numbers thrown around, but here is the official revised estimate. Take an RBI Grade B officer, for example. They start with a basic pay of 78,450 rupees, but once you stack on all the standard allowances, their gross pay hits a very impressive 154,936 rupees per month. After standard deductions for taxes, pension contributions, and medical funds, which total about 31,554 rupees, the net in-hand salary sits at a really healthy 123,382 rupees. And remember, that's just the starting point. The perks in this financial tier are, frankly, legendary. Just look at the house rent allowance. If you choose not to take an RBI flat in a metro city like Mumbai, you're provided an HRA of up to 70,000 rupees a month. Couple that with the conveyance allowance of around 14,000 rupees for fuel, education allowances for your kids, and access to incredibly cheap loans for housing and vehicles, the total compensation package of an RBI Grade B officer is just phenomenal. Section 4. Science, PSUs, and SSC. Engineering, Research, and Administration. Now, for those of you with a real passion for science, organizations like ISRO and DRDO offer absolutely incredible careers. Scientists coming in at level 10 or 11, like a scientist SC or SD, start with basic pays ranging from 56,100 to 67,700 rupees. But honestly, what makes these roles so special isn't just the salary, it's the sheer prestige. You're literally at the forefront of India's space and defense research, contributing to massive missions like Chandrayaan. Plus, they offer a progressive merit promotion scheme. That means your career growth isn't just waiting around for vacancies, it's directly tied to your actual performance and research merit. If you're an engineer looking outside the usual corporate track, public sector undertakings, or PSUs, like ONGC, BHEL, or Coal India, recruit management trainees through the GATE exam. These roles offer great starting salaries that can climb up to 60,000 rupees basic, along with unmatched job security and health insurance. On the flip side, the SSC CGL exam and the massive Indian Railways network open doors to highly stable administrative and operational paths. These come with excellent Provident Fund medical and travel benefits, with starting basic pays hovering right around 25,500 rupees. Section 5. The Judicial Pay Matrix. An exclusive look at the numbers. What you're seeing here is a snapshot of an actual official government order from the Law and Legal Affairs Department of Rajasthan. This implements the revised pay matrix for judicial officers, exactly as mandated by the Supreme Court. You know, it's one thing to hear an estimate from a friend. It's a whole other thing to see the raw, official matrix that actually dictates the financial lives of the nation's judges. Zooming in on how this actually scales up, notice the district judges on the super time scale at level J7. They reach a pay matrix of an incredible 1,99,100 to 224,100 rupees. This firmly places the higher judiciary among the absolute highest earning public officials in the entire country. Now, you might be sitting there wondering, how exactly did the courts calculate this massive jump from previous pay scales? Well, the magic number was 2.81. To migrate serving judicial officers over to this highly lucrative new pay matrix, their existing pay was multiplied by a factor of 2.81. This massive multiplier is really a profound acknowledgement of the absolutely crucial role the judiciary plays. It ensures that their financial compensation actually matches the immense weight and responsibility of the office. Well, we've covered a massive hierarchy of ranks today, from the domestic authority and lifestyle perks of the IAS and IPS to the global tax-free wealth of the IFS. We've looked at the heavy-hitting pay of the RBI and CB, the merit-driven paths of ISRO scientists, the immense scale and stability of the railways, standard banks, and PSUs, and finally, the massively scaled matrices of the judiciary. Every single one of these paths offers so much more than just a basic salary. They offer entirely different lifestyles, perks, and worldviews. So I'll leave you with this thought. Power, diplomacy, finance, science, or law. If you had to commit to just one of these paths for your career, which one would you choose?